Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. If you see behind me, I have a festive adornment on the Soji panel. The uh, the panel that's behind me is for New Year's Eve, and we're going to do our service in front of the panel just to add a little festive activity to it. I'm looking now at the Facebook, and the Soji panel looks, kind of stark and more like a spa. This is so festive. Well, at least it's different today. Unbelievably, is our last day of the year for our mindfulness meditation. And this week we've been. Oh no! Oh, I hope we've been on the whole time. When I just went on, it said that I wasn't connected to the internet, but it looks like we're okay. Hello, Lisa and Chuck. Hello, Carol. Googie evening. So this week we've really been kind of looking back at our year, trying to figure out what kind of year it's been, how we felt, what we've gone through. And I thought that for our last meditation of the year, that we would explore, and I invite you to look into yourself and make this a meditation of gratitude today. Um, Gratitude is the place where mindfulness needs to come from, because if we are fully satisfied and grateful for everything, then we can look to others and help. Um, Gratitude for every aspect of our lives. And um, this year, there have been many days where I've talked about balancing the what's happening to us in our lives. I'm sorry. Hello, Irene. Um, Balancing what's happening inside of us when we have challenges and things are difficult and we feel pain, and carrying those with us in our lives as we go through our daily life. How do we exist when we have either ambivalence or conflicting feelings, or we're just low and down, but we need to go out into the day and we need to do what we need to do, and I need to be sitting here at 5:30, and perhaps you need to be there at 5:30. And how do we carry those two ideas with us as we go through our life? So I would like to suggest on our final day of the year that having an attitude of gratitude can really lead us in a direction that will lead us to a more fulfilling life. And I thought, I found a poem. It's actually an anonymous poem. I found it in a couple of places. And each time it said it was anonymous, so I don't know who wrote this poem. But it speaks about this idea of living our lives, doing what's in our lives even when it's incredibly challenging. And I'm not ashamed to say, this year, I've said it over and over, it's been so tough, and I find my soul leaving its usual place in the world. I was reading an article the other day about COVID-19 and all of the kind of variants and all of the constant changing, and us having to reevaluate how we go out into the world, and that human beings tend to lean towards regulation, right? Making things regular, knowing what to expect if we go out into the world, if we're at home, if we go to sleep, that we have certain expectations, and that human beings regulate themselves to what's happening around them. And if there are too many things that are coming in and changing that which we've become regular to, hitragel would be the Hebrew, to make yourself comfortable with. If we're constantly being hit with these changes, it's very difficult for human beings to kind of get themselves centered and in place. And I really believe that's what we've been doing from 5:30 to 6 the entire year. I'd say we did it for probably 48 weeks of the 52 weeks. And so first of all, I want to thank you and say how grateful I am that I've been able to do this with you, and that in so many ways you forced me to be here these 3 days a week through the entire year, actually 4 days a week through the first half of the year. And I'm really grateful for this time. I'm not sad this is our last one of the year, because we have our first one of the year next Tuesday, but just in ending the year, having endings and beginnings. This certainly is one going from 2021 to 2022. So I have this poem that I thought I invite you to. If you want to close your eyes and just listen to it, you may do that. If you want to keep them open, that's fine too. So this poem is called Be Thankful. Be thankful that you don't already have everything you desire. For if you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you the opportunity to learn. Be thankful for the difficult times. During those times, you grow. Be thankful for your limitations, because they give you the opportunity for improvement. Be thankful for each new challenge, because it will build your strength and character. Be thankful for your mistakes. They will teach you valuable lessons. Be thankful when you're tired and weary, because it means you've made a difference. It is easy to be thankful for the good things. A life of rich fulfillment comes to those who are also thankful for the setbacks. And I think that that is a really important message for us to take with us as we enter into what will be the third year of a pandemic, when it's hard to be thankful when there's so many things we're afraid of. It's hard to be thankful when the days seem to kind of roll one to the next. But it is in this place of uncertainty, in this place of difficulty, in this place of challenge, that we can find the fulfillment, to have gratitude, to experience it. I mean, we've made it through 2 years of a pandemic and we're alive. Just for that, we should be grateful. We've made it through 2 years of a pandemic where we probably didn't think we'd be able to do it for 2 years, let alone 2 months or 2 weeks. Let's be grateful for that. I'll end with my favorite teaching from the prayer Ashrei. I'm sure you've heard this many times because I say it every week. But true gratitude comes when we realize that where we are at this very moment is where we're supposed to be at this very moment. When we realize that exactly what's happening to us right now, we need to be grateful for that, whether it's positive or negative, because we're experiencing it, we're feeling it, and it belongs to everything. It's the story that's us. So let's try to take some feelings of gratitude with us for exactly where you are at this moment on the second of the last day of the year in 2021, and all of the things, the positive and the negative, that have happened to us over the year, and to bring with us a feeling of gratitude to tomorrow night and to Saturday and to 2022. So with that in mind, let's begin our thoughts without thoughts, our thoughts about our breath, getting ourselves centered and silent and peaceful. And at some point I'll bring in some ideas about the year, and then think about those moments we've had over the year where we have joy, and the moments where we felt whole. We felt like kind of we came together and were who we needed to be, especially for particular moments. And then we'll ask for a year full of joy and for a year of wholeness in our hearts and our minds. So let's move to our quiet time. Just want to say, where is that for today? Oh, there it is. I just want to say Irene, hello, and Carol and Sis. I already said hi to you guys. I think that's what we got on here. Okay. We're just going to concentrate on our breath and most importantly, allow everything to be as it is for now. We're just breathing. Sometimes I find in that first 10 seconds, my mind has already taken me away from my breath. So, without judgment, let's just take ourselves back to the breath. Feel how your body moves with that neshama coming in. The place where you go from breathing in to breathing out and breathing out to breathing in, that nefesh. And then the ruach, the breath coming out of our bodies, the wind that we enter into the air. want to start looking back on the year and find those moments, places where you're grateful. Grateful for a feel, grateful for an experience, or grateful just for a person being who they are with you. It's like lights and points of light of gratefulness. If you look down on a line for the year, a timeline, you can see bright lights shining out from it, from those places where you're grateful. Lights that fill up your body. Every morning as we wake up, Modani Ilfanecha, I'm grateful just to be before you, just to wake up and experience life each day. And where were those moments that might have been challenging? Can you be grateful for those? Can you be grateful for your growth, for your pain that allowed you to see the world differently? How can we be grateful for the difficult moments through this year? Perhaps time lessens the pain we felt, and looking back, we can be grateful for what we learned from every experience. Perhaps I invite you, as you think of things that you are grateful for, just to say aloud, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As we continue to think about those things we're grateful for, perhaps we can, before we ask for feelings of joy and feelings of wholeness, to go through our year and to find those places where we felt joy, where we felt whole, where we felt like what's happening inside is the same as what's happening outside. I'm very grateful for the body soap that I have, Badadas, from my childhood. It smells so good. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. Think of those moments of joy, of gratitude, of wholeness. There must have been at least one, two, of 365 days. Is there something in common between the different moments of joy you've experienced? Is there a place that brings you joy and wholeness? people or a person that brings it to you? Where have you found that joy this year? That wholeness that you feel? And even if it's difficult to find it, explore those moments where there might be hidden joy, hidden gratitude. So as we ask for certain feelings, we're going to add one. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel gratitude. May I feel joy in the things that I do this year. May I feel joy in the people I surround myself with. May I feel joy in my work. May I feel joy in my play. May I feel joy in all of my endeavors. That sense. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel wholeness. May I feel as if my being comes together with what's happening and it creates this feeling of the whole. That I feel I'm rounded. I feel I'm wide in my breadth of doing and being. May I feel whole. As if everything I have is right here. Everything I have is present. Everything I need is within my reach and inside of me. May I feel whole. And may I feel gratitude. May I find those moments and people and places and things that give me that feeling of gratitude, and may they be a part of my life over the year. May I feel gratitude. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. With each breath, offer yourself these feelings for the year 2022. May I feel gratitude. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel gratitude. If you'd like to invite someone in your mind's eye to be with you and offer them these feelings, may you feel joy and may you feel whole and may you feel gratitude. May you feel joy. May you feel whole. May you feel gratitude. May you feel whole. May you feel joy. May you feel gratitude. May you feel whole and joy and gratitude. Just take a couple more breaths offering it. May you feel joy. Now let's bring it back to ourselves for our last minute or so. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel gratitude. May I feel joy. May I feel whole. May I feel gratitude. And let's just finish up with our breathing. Just be still. Just be. Allow your breath to move your body. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you were able to find peace and stillness. May you feel joy and may you feel whole. And throughout the year 2022, may you have a sense of and may you feel gratitude for everything in your life. And I hope you have a wonderful night, a great Shabbat, and a Happy New Year. We'll see you next